She said it like she was talking about the weather, not my child. We're celebrating Mother's Day with the well-behaved kids this year. Yours can sit this one out. The words blinked on my phone screen while my daughter stood next to me, clutching the card she'd spent all morning making, glitter, crayons, a crooked heart that read, "Happy Mother's Day, Grandma." She didn't understand the message. But she saw my face fall. Her little smile shattered. That was it. The exact moment something inside me shifted, not with rage but with clarity. I didn't argue. Didn't plead. I just typed back, "Understood. I'll cancel my card for the event." And I did. Quietly. Later, I sat scrolling through the family group chat as the photos poured in, the smiles too bright, the captions too rehearsed. They thought I'd cry, maybe call to ask why. Instead, I just studied their faces until I saw what they couldn't hide, the cracks beneath all that filtered perfection. My ex-husband's mother once adored me. She called me her third daughter, said I brought calm to her restless son. And maybe once that was true. But peace doesn't last in families that feed on appearance. When I caught him cheating, in our own bed, she didn't glare at him. She looked at me. "You have to keep him happy," she said. As if his betrayal was a maintenance issue I'd neglected. That was the day I learned. Their love had conditions and I had just broken one. After the divorce, they treated my daughter like a borrowed object. One they couldn't return but didn't want to keep. So I waited. Patiently. Quietly. Because people like them always show their true selves eventually. When Mother's Day came, I wasn't surprised by the exclusion, only by how familiar it felt. The same laughter, the same circle that once left me on the outside of my own life. Then I saw it, in their photos. His new girlfriend sitting beside his mother, wearing my heirloom necklace, smiling in my daughter's old seat. That's when the hurt disappeared. What replaced it was focus. I didn't lash out. Didn't block them. Didn't post quotes about betrayal. I simply logged into the charity fund I'd created during our marriage, the one under both our names. No one had ever removed me. They thought I'd never touch it. It wasn't revenge. It was correction. Every pending donation, every automatic payment, I redirected all of it to a verified children's foundation. A real one, not the fake image polishing project his mother paraded around for applause. Then I quietly canceled every vendor they'd booked for their Mother's Day celebration. Catering, flowers, photographer. All the contracts were under my name. All the payments my card. By the time they noticed, everything was frozen. Their funds, their plans, even their publicity posts. And they blamed the bank. For a week, I stayed invisible, forwarding polite technical issue responses while they panicked. Then I finished what I started. I transferred full ownership of the charity account, every cent, every document, to my daughter's name. Locked until she turns 18. That wasn't revenge. That was inheritance. A few days later, they invited me to dinner, pretending it was reconciliation. Same restaurant, same table, same fake warmth. His mother smiled. "You don't mind covering the bill, dear, since you canceled your card last time?" I smiled back. "Actually, about that." The waiter hesitated. Their card had declined, twice. I leaned forward, calm. "You might want to check your accounts. The charity ones too." The color drained from my ex's face. His mother froze mid-laugh. The girlfriend blinked between them, sensing that something irreversible had just unfolded. My phone buzzed. Transfer completed successfully. I stood. "You took my place at the table. She took my place in the bed. But the only one who keeps what I built is my daughter." And I left them there, with the bill, the silence, and the truth they'd never outrun. I didn't feel triumphant. Just free. They spent years trying to erase me. But I finally understood. Real power doesn't come from staying invited. It comes from walking away with your dignity intact, and your legacy secured. That night my daughter asked, "Did Grandma get my card?" I smiled. "She will. Just not the one you made." Because this Mother's Day wasn't for them. Was for me. And for every woman who's ever learned to smile while being told she's replaceable. And decided quietly she isn't.